How did you end up linking Dutch card? I'm going mad, innit?
Do you know what?
I just want to say I might as well just get there.
Dutch.
It's gonna be.
I met Dutch through one of my young G's, Garth. That was his brethren. And he brought some kid around, man.
Because today's main subject is Dutch, by the way. We're being chatty patties.
Yeah. He bought my little brethren bought Dutch around, man. And them times I had the MG convertible.
Yeah.
I must have been driving. I met him the day before driving, and he was just like, "Yo, big bro, can I roll with you?" I was like, "What the fuck? This kid's got balls, innit?"
Dutch said to you, "Can I roll with you?"
Yeah.
Mine
I jump in.
No.
And he's like my little brother from that point, innit? You know what I'm saying? And I met
Well done in H town.
Yeah, Clapton. Upper Clapton, Murder Mile. Yeah.
Alright, because I don't want to overkill your story as well. It's because you're just being mad, fam. I'm telling you a story. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I've moved on to, you know what I'm saying, innit? That's why I'm like, when did you meet Dutch? But I'm thinking,
I can't lead the thing. I
know. But now I'm hearing, okay, boom.
Yeah.
So, obviously, you was in archery and that, and then you went back to Clapton, or you was always...
I come out of jail. Obviously, I had nowhere to live. But my sister tried to put me up, but like sleeping on a couch and stuff my thing. I'm grown, man. I need my, you come out of jail and you need my own space because you got your own cell. Because I was always in there for violence, they couldn't just, you can't bang you up, double bang me because if I end up racking up with my cellmate, which used to happen, I'm high risk in it. So so I come out and then a social worker that got me the yard in Springfield, but I kind of lived in Springfield with my dad anyway.
Over them all days, we're going.
yeah. So basically, put me back where my dad was in it because that's why I'm comfortable in it. Yeah. By this point, there's gang affiliations in it, so it's like cool. So they put me back where I grew up in it. So they put me back in Springfield, but they put me in Leaveview. So I was living there for a few years still, but it's kind of like being back home in it kind of thing, in it. My younger must have come to me, Garth. Must have bought Dutch. And Dutch was like...
What part of Hackney you lot from?
Clapton, Upper Clapton.
He's Dutch Clapton as well?
Okay. I'm from Springfield, he's from Southwold. So he's like the next road, like the next block from my block, innit, kind of. It's like you
Square?
Nah, Square, innit?
No, you're not from Square?
Nah, that's Lower Clapton.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got spooky.
But we kind of Square, and like everyone used to get, Clapton used to get on, and then it broke into factions, innit? So you had Northwold, Southwold, Springfield. Do you get what I'm saying? And then
my little school friend, my school friend from Square, him and his brother, man. Spooky man. Hey, like spooky man. Yeah, trust me.
Yeah, so that was that, innit? And then just bumped into Dutch, innit? And grew together, innit?
Yeah.
And but you gotta remember, he's like 10 years younger than me still.
Okay.
So Dutch is 29, I'm 39. Do you get it?
So you're going mad.
What do you mean?
Like, out of both of you, you're the one going mad.
At the time, I was older, innit? Do you get it?
I'm just sending it to you.
Yeah, at the time I'm older. He's the younger, innit? But he just... Because...
Did you groom him?
What do you mean groom?
You know like what they say? They say groom. Oh my God.
You gotta be careful with these words.
No, I'm going too mad. No, but that's what they say though. Like, I'm a groomer. I know it's mad, but
now, you know what it is, yeah?
You
know what it is? When man brought him around, man, man was like, he's very clued up. Remember, he's from Holland at this point.
I'm trying to get the Dutch interview, innit? So I need things for him to answer to.
Nah.
So if you say,
it wasn't an agreement thing. It was more like, you know how the older and younger relationship kind of works.
Yeah, I'm just chatting shit.
I'm doing my thing. He's trying to get on.
It's a big age gap.
Yeah. He's trying to get on. I'm doing my thing already, innit? His thing's like, all right, cool. Kind of like, I want to say the wrong thing, kind of like, it's like, it's not glamorous. It's not glamorous what we used to do. Do you know what I'm saying?
Come on. Yeah.
Like, obviously, sometimes, you know how the things say. You know what I'm saying? I need this done. That man will facilitate that, innit? That's how it was. That's how it was for me. That's how I grew up. You know what I mean?
What I will say is that from the start, like, as long as I've known Dutch, like, I don't know him like that, but I'm saying when you see him on screen and all that, he's always like, I've always seen your face. So, no, but not like that. It seems like you're loyal, innit? Like, you're loyal with
You know what it is, brother? I'll tell you the truth, yeah. The way, at first, he was just going to be my young buck that just, that puts in work, in it. But then I realised his life growing up was very similar to mine.
Right.
The only difference was that the mum is there for them, driving force. And even when...
Big up Mama London.
Yeah, even when, do you know what I'm saying? Even when shit was tough with bare kids and they're from abroad, she's still... Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas I never had that. So, but the dad situation and the family was a bit... You know how times are hard for everybody, innit? So it's like, you know what I mean? So man kind of grew him, innit? Yeah. But it grew into like a little brother relationship rather than you can't touch him.
Yeah.
I don't care what he's done, you can't touch him.
Yeah.
And then my cousins are obviously back in my thing, so it's like, you definitely can't touch him.
So
it's one of them ones, isn't it? So he repaid it when he got on. Because you got to remember, but people just saw him come out of jail only if you knew.
Yeah.
Not knowing that there's 7 years beforehand where Postie's telling man, Dutch, if you stay out of trouble, you're the next one to blow. But their labels weren't investing in a kid that's in and out of jail.
Right.
Because it's a bad investment, innit, for them. You can't give man 300 bags and next minute he might be doing life.
Postie was probably telling everyone that.
Huh?
Postie was probably telling everyone that.
No. Dutch was really... Like, when Postie said it, I took it in and Dutch was just like... I think Dutch was like, right...
him to give him the next video.
It weren't even that, bro. This is like... This is 2017. This is like 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. 3 years before. Remember, Dutch was on remand, innit? So man was going to the court every day, like my little bro, innit? And I was making sure he bust case, innit? You understand? That's the get him home. Comes out of jail. He says, "Big bro, I want to do music, but I don't know what to do, innit? I want to go back to the same trap rap thing." So I said, "Why don't you just jump on the drill thing?" Then he sat there and he thought about it in my car. And he's like, this is like before the Rolls Royces come to get man, innit? He's sitting there and he's saying, actually, listen to this bar. I started spitting the bar. So I'm listening to the bar, I'm thinking, that's cold, my nigga. It was only if you knew. Yeah, so he sprayed that.
So he writ that in jail?
Writ that in jail.
Okay.
So he come out of jail, sprayed it.
So when he spat it to you, did he spit it to you with a drill flow?
Yeah, it was a drill flow, but with no beat.
Okay,
I was just spraying it a cappella, innit?
Yeah. So he picked up the drill flow in jail, basically.
Yeah, because remember, I'm watching what's going, because I've always been in tune with music. Because when we grew up, we didn't have no TV and all that, but we had sound system and records and tapes and CDs is what we had, didn't it? Do you get it? Because my mum, being from Jamaica, that's what she's in. She's not in the TV thing, innit? She's into the music, innit? So I could hear. I just had a good talent to be able to hear music and say, that's going to be lit, that's going to be... And then he showed Steph's manager, Ratty, at the time.
Yeah, A-like Ratty, man.
And then Ratty was, A-like Ratty for real. And then Ratty was like, he heard it, and he was like, no, by this point, I've cut it. Rhymes, Steph patterned us with Rhymes, the producer.
Right.
So we went to Rhymes, and Rhymes doesn't, Rhymes don't make drill, but Rhymes made the first drill beat, which was Only If You Knew. So he had the beat. He said, Dutch, I got a beat for you. Put it on. We're in the studio listening. Dutch is spraying off the ting. I said, fuck it though. Rhymes got the levels on the vocals right. Dutch's voice is hard, innit? Remember, Pop Smoke is doing his thing, and I'm saying, bruv. When Ratty heard it was at Steph's yard. Ratty heard it. Ratty was going mad. Ratty said, bruv, this is the thing. But it was out of that and Surely at the time. Because Dutch had Surely as well recorded. So it was like, we didn't know what was going to be the first single to drop. So he dropped. But I said, Only If You Knew. And I was glad that I was proud of Ratty telling him, Only If You Knew. That was the... You know what I mean?
How was that video? Look like a madness. How's that video shoot? Look,
the gang in it.
Yeah.
Fox was there. The gang's there, innit? Like, remember, Fox is the OG for Clapton, innit?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's the gang, innit? The whole gang came out. The rest is history, innit? They got the Jewish man in there. Even the Jews came out, you get me? So yeah,
But Dutch had the red blazer in it.
the red jacket.
Yeah.
Me and that was basically we went and got the coat. I was meant to be my coat. Put the coat on. I said, yeah. Shit looks a bit Suge Knight-ish still. Get it? That's like, big bro, give me that coat for the 50. I was like, I looked at him. I said, bruv, I don't know if I want to give you this coat right now. I gave him the coat. Next thing, so it goes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mind games.